Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a wonderful recipe. It only takes 4 ingredients, no oven needed, and this recipe is absolutely delicious. It's great as a snack or dessert, and it's so healthy you can even have it for breakfast. Very low in carbs, no need for baking, no sugar, no flour to bind it, and the combination of flavors is amazing. You're going to love it. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you if you have a habit of eating sweets on a daily basis. Do you think that when we're living a healthy lifestyle, there's no room for sweets? Maybe there is if you know how to make the right combinations and of course in the right amounts, right? This recipe is one of those examples. I have a playlist of healthy sweets, fit desserts, and I'll leave it down below in the description for you. Remember to give the video a like. That's your way of giving back, of helping me out here with the channel. And if you know someone who misses having a little sweet treat and wants a healthier option, go ahead and share this video. Let's expand this chain of kindness. This is what I want here with the channel. Remember, if you want to get the exact ingredients, just take a look at the description, okay? So what I have here is skim milk, which will be the base for our preparation. And I'm going to add a bit of skim milk powder to the skim milk. Now you might ask, why are you using milk powder in milk? Because it makes it creamier. And it gives it a flavor almost like sweetened condensed milk, without actually using sweetened condensed milk. It's a big difference. Some people think that milk powder has sugar in it, but that's not true. I have a video here on the channel explaining more about this, and I'll leave it down below in the description. It's always important for us to check the label of foods when buying them because there are some products that are actually milk formulas, which are sold as powdered milk, and that's where the difference lies. To the milk here, I'm going to add the egg, which will help give the texture I want for our dessert. But it will also add even more protein and healthy fats. Egg yolk, in fact, is a very nutritious food. It's naturally rich in vitamin D, and it also contains choline, which is excellent for our brain in addition to several other vitamins and minerals. The egg is a very complete food. There's a video here on the channel talking more about its benefits for our health. I'll leave it down below in the description. I'm going to add a bit of sweetener here, a baking one, because since this is going to be cooked, we need it to be a sweetener that can handle high temperatures, okay? So in this case, depending on the type of sweetener drops you use, you can't use just any kind. But always check the label of the sweetener you use to see if it's suitable for cooking, for use in the oven or on the stove. Then you might ask me, Patricia, would this recipe work with regular sugar like brown sugar or demerara sugar? It would work, but the amount of calories and carbohydrates, the nutritional information, the nutritional breakdown would be different. For what I want here, in this recipe, it doesn't make sense to me. You can also add some seasoning, give this treat a bit more flavor. You can add orange zest, lemon zest, cocoa powder, vanilla. Tell me, would you add anything different? I want to make it traditional. Now I'm going to bake it, and I'll do it here in my little baking dish. Remember, if you want, you can also cook it in a water bath, baking it in the oven, or even in a pan. Just be careful. If you're going to use glass, it needs to be a glass that's resistant to high temperatures so it doesn't break and hurt you. And I prefer to do it in the microwave because it's more practical. So I'm going to put it in the microwave now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll bake it in 30-second intervals so it's easier to control and doesn't turn into one big bubble. Now, if you're going to use a water bath in a pot or in the oven, then you just leave it there covered with aluminum foil and put some boiling water underneath and let it bake and tell me which way you prefer. I think the microwave always ends up being faster. Another option is to put it in little individual containers like these. Then you fill them about halfway and it makes 2 of them. Tell me which way you prefer. Just 2 minutes for this delicious treat to be ready. Afterwards, I left it in the fridge for a bit so we could put our peanut butter on top. Remember that I have a video here on the channel teaching how to make peanut butter from scratch at home. I'll leave the link for it down below in the description for you. And I used really well roasted peanuts in this one to get this color. Tell me, would you add any topping or not? I'd love to see your comment. Let me spread this out a bit to make it look nice, and then we can try this delicious treat. I'm going to try a little piece now. Look. Make this at home. You're going to love it for sure. Remember to like the video. That really helps me out here on the channel. And share it with someone who will enjoy it, with someone who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of kindness. That's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. So delicious. This flavor combination is amazing. So creamy. You have to try this at home. See you next time. Bye.